Awesome. Very nice. All right. We're going to start seated. Please remember, if you are not happy here, lie down, right? You want to lie down and bend your knees, you bend your knees. You want to put a blanket behind your neck, all good. All we're going to do is just come into our breath in any position you chose. I like to sometimes prop myself up on something. You can use a blanket, you can use a towel, and just use the tip, just not the whole thing here, just like the front, the edge. So it allows me to kind of go a little forward, and it's just a little cheating here. So I feel my spine is a little longer. Close your eyes. Might take a few minutes, a few moments to adjust, to jiggle, wiggle. Take a few moments to take your time to feel that you are there, and then stay and start being very steady, very still, and just allow yourself to slowly, slowly find a breath. So I'm going to try to do just 4 counts, just breathing in for 4, exhaling for 4. That seems to be a very nice cadence to just do 4. If you want to do 4 and exhale for 5, that's also great. Just find something that feels good, that you are allowing yourself to soften and let the breath take you, almost like let the body breathe you instead of you breathing the breath. You allow this breath to be very natural. Your posture should be also comfortable. And start, maybe you started already, just breathe in for 4 counts and empty for 4 counts. And your 4 might be faster, slower, doesn't really matter, just as long as you have some kind of rhythm, that you breathe in and you feel your posture. Don't forget your shoulders to the back, your face soft, your eyes closed if you like that. Your hands can be on your knees, on your thighs, or any variation, maybe a mudra with your hands up or down. With all the things we did in the morning, and all the things we have to do later, and all the stuff that we fill ourselves up, is just so hard to just find a little bit of space for the breath, for the time to take care of our bodies, to be here and sort of feel like you are thinking about you. Your thoughts, your feelings, and sensations are now invited to be connected to this moment. Let's do 1, 2, or 3 more, depending on how easy, how fast you do your 4 counts. Whenever you finish, doesn't matter, you can finish, take another second, 2 seconds, bring your hands to the center, make a little knot right at this center of your chest. And then I'm just kind of gazing forward. I'm just going to start extending my knuckles, my fist, my knob forward, and I'm going to round my spine. So I'm going to round my shoulders. I'm going to soften down, chin down. As I stretch my arms forward, I dome my spine and I stretch my arms as much as I can. And then from here, start coming onto your sit bones, slowly lifting your arms. You might need to kind of bend the arms a little bit here, and then stretch the palms, reverse the palms up and stretch up. And breathe here. Lengthen your side body. Slowly return. Bring your knob, your fingers forward. Stretch forward. Dome your spine or stretch your arms. And then slowly bring them back towards your chest. Now just take a look at your hands. Probably this is where we interlace. So just undo that and interlace a very strange way. So just change the pinky side or the thumb side. So we're going to do the same thing. We're just changing the interlace. Round, chin down, shoulders down. Stretch your arms forward. Stretch the arms as much as you think. Dome your belly, belly to the spine. Stretch your arms forward. Knuckles forward. Stretch your shoulders. Start breathing as you lift. It's sort of like framing or kind of sticking your head between your arms. If that's not possible, soften your arms and then get there. When you get there, stretching arms, stretching palms up, stretching the fingers, the palms up, lengthening here, maybe even gazing to your hands or to the ceiling, and slowly undo that. Feel how it's just right at the beginning, right? Already how you're starting to change your breath. Arms are going to go forward again. And then slowly come back to the knuckles at the center. And then just release your hands. Just kind of point them, the fingers down, and just have the top of your hands and just wiggle the fingers and just swing them. And then separate your hands and make some circles. Maybe you can also make fist and make circles with fist or open, or you can do both, or separate towards each other and out and just shake them up. I'm going to go a little bit side stretching, nice and easy. You don't have to go to your biggest stretch. I'm going to go back just a tiny bit. You can put a block here if the floor is too far away, right? You can bend the elbow. You can bring your elbow on the block. You can have your arm straight. Other arm goes up. And then here, that hand on the top, slowly bend the elbow. Tap the back of your head. Lift your head, elbow points up. And then we'll just do two of these. Just going to try to bring the elbow in and maybe towards the knee or towards the floor. Inhale up, point up so much. You bring almost like you're lying your shoulders, maybe looking up at your elbow. And one more round. Elbow comes in, maybe touches the knee, or the intention, I'm not going to touch the knee, but maybe one day. Open up. Arm up. Then from here, come to a twist. So you're going to bring that top hand to the knee. Walk the hand that was on the side a little bit more to the back and get tall and get nice and twisty here. Breathe here. Allow your shoulders to relax, your face to soften. And unwind, come back to center. Other hand goes to the side. Again, you can have your block. Make sure you're not already rounding. Make sure your posture is, again, not an imaginary wall behind you. Extend. Go a little deeper. Keep your sit bones down. Maybe the arm is long. Maybe use your block here. Top hand bends, finger tap behind, elbow points up. Maybe take a look here. You can stay here. You don't have to continue. This is a lot already. Maybe try to bring the elbow in and round. And one more time up, looking up. And then elbow turns in, dome in, round, side body stretch, and twist a little bit, and up. Point up, look up, elbow up, breathe here. All right, and then from here, come to the twist. So the left arm releases, bring it to the thigh, opposite knee. walk your hand a little bit back. You can also grab the block, right? You can grab the block with you, walk it back, press the block, the hand, and twist and lengthen. Making sure you're in a spot where you can still have a nice sensation, that you can still breathe, that is not overexertion, that you cannot even feel like this is too much. You just go easy, find a twist that feels available. Slowly return to center. And I'm just going to have your legs bent, feet on the ground, about hip distance. Right? So feel that. My hands are kind of pointing away. And I'm just going to let the knees go out, right, to one side. You need to adjust maybe your hands more so the legs go out. They don't have to touch the ground. They probably won't. Flex your toes. So you can hold one leg open, both legs open, and start opening. I'm going to do a couple more. Just feeling a little bit of twist on your shoulder, right? Twist on your hip. Start getting a little deeper. You can put your whole foot down, or you can lift your whole toe mound and foot and toes. So we've done maybe 2 or 3 or 4. And I'm going to go to my right. All right. And I'm going to go more on my right hand. So I'm going to my right. I'm going to go more on my right hand. My left hand is going to release. And I'm going to go towards the knees that are going to there. And I'm going to turn more. I'm going to kind of even lift. You can even bring that hand on the hip. Twist it. Twist it. Look behind you, maybe go down, maybe come on the elbow, maybe just stay up, maybe one elbow, feel what you feel. Slowly, if you went all the way down, come on down, up, up. Use your hand, come back onto the hip. All right, and then we'll just do that on the other side. So you can just stay here if this is enough. Okay, just legs are kind of staggered here. More weight on your left. You're going to go to your left, hand on the hip. Just kind of lift the hip here, right? Lift the hip, and you're going to end up twisting. So it's like a hip twist to the back. Then you stay up and maybe twist more to the back. You can also move your legs a little bit. You can go lower down, maybe on the elbow, maybe one elbow, maybe 2 elbows. Maybe you stay high. Slowly start stepping back your steps, retracing your steps. Very good. Awesome. Come back. And you're just going to have a little bit of a butterfly. So like a cobbler's pose, we call this, or Baddha Konasana. Feet together. See if you can bring them a little closer. See if you can bring your hands closer. Breathe here. I still have my hands kind of behind me. I have my chest open. And then from here, just lean back enough to lengthen one leg forward, one leg bends, and then come up. It's going to be an open twist. So I'm not going to go against the leg. I'm going to go towards the leg, same arm, same leg. And you're going to take a twist. Keep that leg long. Keep that foot grounded. Use the arm against the leg, the leg into the hand, into the arm, and twist. Slowly release. Come back to the butterfly. Maybe bring your feet a little closer. Maybe bring your groin to the feet. Maybe you stay with your hands back behind you. Feel the legs open. Just go back, release the legs, and then we'll do the other side. One leg long, one knee bends. foot is flexed so much, right? The foot is pointing, the toes, the knees also is pointing up, arm on the inside. Really having that leg very strongly, the right foot maybe close to the knee, and twist. Release it one more time, the butterfly. Maybe walk your groin to the feet to the groin. Then from here, maybe walk towards your ankles, maybe grab your toes. Please breathe here. Maybe you just place your hands on the floor. Maybe you go a little forward. Just don't stress too much. Slowly come up and come back to the feet placed on the ground. I have good colors today for the mat, the orange and the green. All right, so feet down, hold behind each leg. Feet are really grounded. Just lift one leg, just one leg. It's one leg is floating, and then other leg floats up, and one more. Each leg up, feeling your core in the front, in the back, and in the side. Stay lifted, hold the legs, hold behind the thigh, one more. So we're gonna do like a stretch called a variation of heron, the bird, okay? So one knee is gonna open. You're gonna bring the heel kind of behind or towards the opposite hip. You're gonna cross the wrist, okay? Lift your toe, grab your pinky side and big toe and lengthen. So my leg is bent. I really lift my chest. I push with my leg. I use my core. And so I have my right hand grabbing the pinky side. So my hand on the toe or wherever, I just want the other hand pressing the leg forward. Left arm to the back or maybe to the floor and maybe floating. So you have this pressing forward, a lot of core here. This is your heron stretch, whether your hand is down. Good. Bring your hand back to the leg, foot down. Then try these with me. It's like a little mini wild thing. So this same setup with the legs. I'm gonna go behind the right leg with my hand. Okay, I'm gonna go on my leg, on my knee, on my right hand, and lift my hips. Maybe the arm goes up. And lower, take your time. It's called a little mini wild thing. Good. Nice. Okay, come back to where we started. So it's like a setup as if you were going to do the boat pose, which is this one, but we're just going to do one variation, one leg up and tap and tap. So almost testing, right? Almost testing. All right, and then we'll do the heron pose on second side. Make sure you switch. So the knee bends, you lift your toe, you cross at the wrist. It's sort of you get the pinky side and the other side, you lengthen. And you breathe here. And the leg is not straight. If you want to straighten, of course, lift your chest, lift your side waist. And the pinky side hand is going to just kind of unravel so it comes out. You can bring it behind or up. I don't know if I switch sides with my leg. I don't think so. Awesome. I did switch sides, so I'm messing up. Come back to the floor. So you have that still, that set up. Okay. The other leg I'm going to do. You have one knee bent like a tree pose. That's your knee that is going to come on the floor. The same hand is going to come behind you. You're going to go on the knee. You're going to lift your hip. Right foot stays. And you press, you lift. Maybe your arm goes back. Maybe you hold your head. All right. Return to the floor. Baddha Konasana one more time. Walk your hands to the feet, to the ankle, to the toes. Maybe go a little deeper. Just let it go. Make sure your breath is very much present and part of the shape and part of the yoga at all times. Slowly come up enough to roll your legs around and find your way to what we call the cats and the cows. So hands nice and wide and spread. And I'm going to have my toes pressed down so my toes are flat. And I'm going to push my hands and I'm going to press my toes and I'm going to round my spine. Really pressing hands, press the top of your feet, round your spine, arms are straight. Then tuck toes, start arching, lifting tail, lifting head. And then one more, each one. Flatten toes, round your spine, hug your belly, look at your belly or look to the feet or to the legs. Push the floor away, arms are long. Change it, tuck all the toes, relax in the tail and the belly, and maybe the elbows bend a little bit as you lift your head away from the tail. Nice arch. So from here, you're just going to try to loosen up so you can keep the toes tucked or flat, whatever is your choice. And you're going to just start playing, going to the side, other side, figure 8, go a little forward, go a little back. This one, I really want you to feel that you're loosening up. To the side, to the front, to the back. Just play around. If it's too much on your wrist, take a break. Child's pose. We're going to get there anyway. Do a few more, just feeling how you are when you do these movements that are mobilizing and kind of warming up the spine, the shoulders, the head. Loosen up in a very organic way. And then we're going to have the knees, wherever they are, you can widen them a little bit more, even widen as wide as the edges of your mat, toes together, and then child's pose. Relax your wrist, your palms up maybe. Head is on a block or a floor. Relax your third eye. Relax your shoulders. Child's pose. Just 3 breaths here. Just recover. Just notice how it feels to be here today, the child's pose. Any variation with your hands, it's very nice. Good. Any blankets under your forehead, behind your heels, anything to support you is beautiful. You never want to push anything that I say that it doesn't feel good. So we're going to do a down dog. We're going to go on the belly, do a little mini cobra, and we'll come back to the child's pose. So I know it sounds easy. It's a lot. Do the best you can. So come on up to all fours. You can parallel your legs again and get ready to your first dog. So walk the dog, really Feel your arm strength, really feel your hugging of your shoulders, feel the pressing of your hands, the lifting. Remember, you can always bend your knees. You can bend one and bend the other. Feel the back of your calf muscles, the back of your thighs, sometimes the ankles. See that your tail is really high, the pressing of the thighs to the back. And we're gonna go to plank. You can always do your plank with your knees down. So do the plank with knees down or not. And then find your way onto your belly, on chaturanga, or lower down, all the way down. Now come really all the way down, untuck your toes, press your pubic bone, lengthen the legs, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And your hands are just gonna come under your shoulders, a little bit close to your chest, next to your chest. Just gently, just almost like your hands are just gently touching. And then keep your toes down, just lift a little bit. So float your hands and your elbows are tucked and hugged to your rib cage, to your belly, and you're just doing a very mild, just walking your hands, elbows back, squeeze your shoulders, press pubic bone, little mini cobra here. Lift your head a little higher and slowly peel down, lower down, come all the way down. From here, we're gonna do a sphinx, which is a nice way to also wake up that spine in a gentle way. Sphinx with your forearms. Lift your belly a little bit, peel your navel a little bit off the ground. Press your elbows down, lengthen your legs, and make sure you breathe here. Lower down. Take your time. Bring your hands back so they're close to your rib cage and your chest. You're going to tuck your toes again. You're going to go on your knees. Walk your hands to your thighs, to your knees, and rise up. So you can have your toes flat or not. All right, and then just bring your hands on your low back. If you need to paddle, sometimes it's good to put another blanket under your knees. Just take a moment with your hands behind. See if you can press your hips forward, right? Instead of that, hips a little forward, hands behind, support your low back and lift your chest. Shoulders squeeze back, lift your heart. You don't have to bring your head up. You can bring your head forward. Just feel like you're pressing your hips down, engaging your thighs, hips a little forward, tail down, and just really feel that posture. All right, and then relax from your back bend, reach your arms up, hands to the heart, and just one more up, and hands to the center. Good. So from here, we're going to start a little bit of a flow. So we're on the knees. So we're going to do a little bit of balance as we shift a little bit to one knee or one leg carefully. So if you need to go down and step your foot forward, you do that. But I'm going to try to do it from here. So look at the front to see where your foot is going to be and step. If you have your blocks, you can set your blocks right next to the front of your foot, right foot forward. And then from here, you're going to see if you can lunge. You can bring both hands on the front thigh and then go back. And then one more. Reach forward, almost sinking your hips down, opening the thighs and the groin. One more. And float forward. So since you're here a little bit forward, left hand down, okay? So my other hand can come down on a block here or on the floor. All right, so here or the floor, walk your hand to the thigh and then see if you can almost go on the edge of the pinky side of the foot and twist. And you're close to the floor, so bring your foot back to the center. you can walk the hands or the blocks and do a little monkey stretch. So this is called the half a monkey, the hamstring stretch. Stretch back. Keep the legs engaged, the toe in the front pointing, your knee pointing. Half a monkey or the Hanumanasana or hamstring stretch. Just really feel the leg, the thigh, have the leg as straight as possible, have the heel digging. And then we'll add one more thing here. What you're gonna do is kind of pivot the foot in the back knee. So the back knee that is on the floor, you're gonna pivot back and you're gonna end up in the setup for gate pose. So from the side, it looks like that. And I'm just gonna turn to you. So we turn this way, right? You're gonna have the leg out, the same with the knee, the arms open. So this is a setup a little different. My toes are up, my leg is straight, and I'm gonna go to my straight leg. Up. Everything straightens up. Straight your arms. And then you're gonna go back to the way you came from. Slowly down. Walk your hands to the front. Pivot your foot back to the center. If your leg was out, bring it in. Knees in. And just stretch your toes here. Stretch your toes. Sit on your toes a little bit. You can sit all the way back on the feet, fine. If not, just stay close enough to feel a little bit of stretching bottom of your feet, fascia, heels, all the parts on your feet. Coming up, you're on your knees. You can have little separation on the legs. Bring your hands behind a little bit. Lift your heart, tail down, hips and legs engaged. Little bit of that back bend. And then center, arms reach up and high, like a little vinyasa with your arms. And one more up. And hands to the center. Okay, then look at the floor where you're going to try to step forward, come onto that leg, switch leg, walk your foot closer, walk it more so you have a sensation of stability. Okay, you're gonna go forward and back very slowly. Stretch forward, doesn't have to be like anybody else, just as long as you feel. Both legs powering down. Feel your front heel, your front toe. One more. If you can, stay here, stay as low as you can. You can bring the block on the side. You're gonna kind of walk your foot out a little bit. The hand goes on the thigh. Go on the pinky side of the toe or the pinky of the left foot and press and twist. Almost feeling the hip open. Come back to center, replace your foot down. If it was to the side, bring it to center and Ardha Hanumanasana or the half split. So go back and forth if you like, or try to stay up, breathe here, holding down to the leg. Really not pushing, just really breathing, feeling this side. Toes are up, knees really pointing up, toes are pointing up. You probably feel your calf, you feel the back of your leg, your hamstring, feel as straight as possible. Then we're gonna come to gate pose, okay? So the leg on the floor, the knee on the floor. See if you can get out of there and just kind of loosen up and pivot that foot back behind, straighten the leg. You end up to the side and you end up in this shape for gate pose. So one knee down, one leg straight, arms open, toes are up. It's hard to see on this. Yeah, it's fine, okay? and then out to the side. You can bring the arm to the ear. Breathe here. You can have the arm out, whatever you feel like. Open up, come to that gate, Parigasana. All right, and then lower down. You're going to bring the leg back to where it was. The back foot, the knee comes back. The other leg comes in. Knees together. Stretch your toes. This time, we're going to try to balance here. You're going to really try to be on your toes and maybe come to a little bit of balance. Maybe toes together, maybe heels together. Try to balance and try to stay like an L shape with your shoulders above your hips. Maybe the hands, the knees, the hands on your legs. Sometimes it takes a little bit to adjust. You can put a block here on the knees and then maybe try it. Maybe hands to the heart. All right, from here, carefully, okay, you can just really just bring your knees down again. And we're gonna come off the feet and widen the feet. And we're gonna try to come to a wide-legged fold, okay? So either lift and open, or from here, one leg out, other leg out. Various ways to do it, not a specific way. So come on up, and maybe one leg out, maybe the other, maybe just lift and one leg out and open. You can also kind of little jump there. Anyway, just forward bending, wide-legged, as wide as you can. Wide, toes are a little pigeon toe. You can have the blocks under, forward bending. Just take your time. Doing a little different everything here, how to get up. So slowly we're gonna make our way up to standing. Maybe go to one leg and bend, maybe go to the other. Stay high, don't go lower, just kind of being a little side to side, just testing. Then we're gonna bring our heels in, our toes out for a temple. But take your time to come up, feel your feet. Knees are bent, right? Good. Okay. Toes out, tail down, cactus the arms. Good. And feel that. Okay. So tail is pointing down, knees are going to the sides, temple pose. You're going to try to bring one elbow down or one arm down or elbow and twist. Keep yourself tail down low, center, cactus, other side, arm or elbow and twist. Stay low, one more side. This is hurting me. All right, let's come up. One more time, cactus. Please straighten the legs. Oh, I heard everything crack. And then arm straight, leg straight. Please bring your hands on your hips. Carefully toe in yourself. Walk in, heel toe your feet, or jump in. Just take a moment. The mountain, the tadasana. Feeling your toes, feeling your feet, feeling your body, feeling your heart and your breath. Head up, feet connected. Through the feet, we connect the whole body almost to the head, feeling the lifting of your upper body and the grounding of your lower part of your body. Breathing another 2 breaths here. Then I'm just going to have you loosen up a little bit. So see if you can kind of bend your elbows, soften your knees, and you're just going to swing. Just swing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then from here, just loosen up the legs, widen your feet, and same thing, just kind of swing around. Once you get that, maybe a little tapping. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then stop and feel. The powerful pose or Y0GA. You can bring your feet a little closer. You can start bringing your seat a little lower. So do what you need to do. You can lower yourself as much as you can. You can have your hands forward. This is the powerful and the awful chair squat. Just one more, go a little lower. And then from here, press on your feet, press on your heels, come up and stand up. Try a little bit of a side bend, a little bit of a back bend, very gently, coming up to being straight on all parts of your feet. With your right hand, it's not there, but with your right hand, grab the left wrist and take a side bend. Lengthen side body. Should feel good. Center and another side. Side bend. Nice and easy. Make sure you're not going forward. Make sure you're stacking your shoulders. Coming up to center. Hands to the center, together, and then bring them to the heart. Good. So we're still at the long side of your mat, or if you're not, you should be. So you're going to turn and get your feet to walk out, and we're going to try warrior 2 shape. So toes, I'm facing my left, so my left toes turn, and my right foot was kind of pointing out, and I'm going to just to bring it in just a couple of inches in. Okay, then you start with both legs straight, you bend the front. Okay, you bend the front, and then you determine how much you're going to bend, and you're going to stay. Feel the legs doing the two things that they're doing, leg straight, leg bend. You add your arms, complete the shape, look to the left. Breathe here, warrior 2. Strong shape, strong body, easy breath. Feel the power of your legs. And feel that the shoulder, who did we lose? Oh, we lost Martine. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to stay just one more breath. I know we're holding it just a little longer. And then from here, straighten the leg. Oh, feels good. Now walk the back foot, maybe 1 foot, a little closer, closer. And then with that, triangle. Okay, so the hand reaches forward, maybe to the knee, below the knee, and everything up is opening. Navel open to the side for this triangle shape. Breathe a lot. Rebend the leg. Come back to warrior 2. Straighten, turn the foot in. And then hands on the waist, step in. Take a moment. And then we'll repeat that little sequence. Right arm, both arms high, side to side. Center and side to side. The chair, the powerful pose, the Y0GA, just a little bit. Your arms can be out, or forward. Chair squat and up. Maybe a back bend and straighten. Hands to the heart. And then we open up. Second side, warrior 2. So I'm really doing almost like a very structured but very powerful class. So legs are wide. And I'm going to go to my right. So you turn your right foot out. Okay, the back foot was opening up. So you bring it just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then you start kind of really activating strongly that back leg. Activate the thigh, the glute, the foot, the pinky side. And just do 3 times, bending the front. Okay, so you bend and see how much you want to lower. So if you want to lower more, you need to widen. If you want to stay where you stay where you are. Notice the knee going to the third toe or second toe. You complete the shape with your arms and then look over towards the front leg, which is the middle finger on your right hand. And breathe. Feel your torso, feel your shoulders, feel your head, relax, and feel the legs powerful. You can straighten the leg as much as you can. I just like to walk my foot just to make it a little shorter, walk it so it's shorter, right? And then reach for triangle, trikonasana, and then arms open. You can look up at your hand, you can look at the big toe. Just feel your navel opening to the side. Rebend the leg, come back and see how the warrior two, walk it, the foot back stronger, leg maybe sail a little deeper. Feel the strength of the warrior, right? Power your hands, lower them, toes in, walk in, step in, breathe here, tadasana. So just try this with me. You want to maybe be next to the wall, you be to a wall or hold a chair. See if you're going to kind of put the leg, one leg. I want to use my left leg, and I'm going to bring my left hand on my waist. Left foot is staying, and I'm going to try to maybe try to grab the knee and try to grab the foot. And that's all what I'm doing. Just try to bring my knee down. Maybe left arm up. Grab the foot, maybe a strap. Breathe here. Hand to the waist. Slowly step. Release. Next, the hamstring stretch. Okay, soften here. Put weight on the right leg. Hand on the waist on the right. Lift your foot. You can stay here. Okay. If you want a little deeper, maybe you slowly bring the knee up a little bit. Grab the toe. Grab the ankle. Breathe. Other arm up. Lengthen, lengthen. Breathe a lot. It's sort of like a beginning of dancers, but we're not going to do that. This is my weak leg. Slowly lower, step down, shake it out. And then we'll do a familiar, about a tree pose, okay? So I'm just gonna kind of open the leg out. So turn the knee out, ankle over, heel over the ankle, hands on the heart. Try to really have that leg really straight. So instead of bunking it, like hug it in, maybe you bring the foot a little higher. Maybe you reach your arms out. Find something that feels good. Maybe the arms touch at the top. Maybe they widen. Maybe they're out to the sides. Maybe you bring your foot higher. Sometimes it doesn't work. All right, step your foot down, lower down, and don't worry about it. Shake it all. And after that, we'll just do the other side and roll down for forward fold, which we haven't done, okay? So other leg for tree. Keep it simple, keep it valuable. Use the door, use the wall. Any arm position is fine. Feel the shakes, feel the wobbles, feel the breath, feel the balancing, the concentration. This leg, this side. Find something to focus in the front of you that helps you. Maybe sometimes it doesn't work. Just keep it low. Lower down and step. Good. Let's do that one more thing. Those little powerful kind of loosen up. right? And then just the leg a little wider and just around, just tap around, tap behind your hip, bending your legs, twisting a little bit. Good. Then use your arms to lift, roll down halfway or swan dive, or slowly find your way to find the fingers on blocks or the floor. And take a few moments here. This is, I guess we haven't really done this forward bending. Loosening up here, bending your legs if you have to, almost feeling the ribs are resting on the legs, letting the head be heavy, letting the neck be also droopy, head is heavy, head to the ground, you're upside down. Feel the head having a little break, your heart above your head, inversion, and breathe. Sway a little bit, bend your legs, straighten your legs. Take a few moments here, upside down, don't rush. Just breathe here. Uttanasana. Please have your hands on blocks or on the floor next to your feet in front of it. Take another dog. Find your down dog. Stretch your arms. Feel the thighs. Little second dog. Really feel it. Feel the arms pressing, shoulders hug in. Feel the arm strength. Feel the arms hugging your head. Feel the head heavy. Feel the feet trying to press back. Feel the legs pressing, opening the thighs. We're going to come into one final balance here. Balance on the knees for bird dog. Take your time. I hope they can see me. I know they disappeared, but I don't see the... Anyway, just lift the left leg straight back. You can point the toe, flex the toe. You can do a couple and determine what you like. See that your hip is not open. Hips are facing down. Hips are square. Left hand stays. Left leg back. Right arm forward. Breathe here. Lengthen, 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 lengthen from fingers to toes. Navel to fingers and feet. Lower down, lower knee. Take a breath. And we'll do the other side and take a rest. So right leg long. Again, point, flex, circle. You can have the toe pointing down. You can have the toes pointing. Just have the hip square. Have the right hand really pressing. Left arm can reach forward or up to the ear, a little higher. Lengthen, breathe here. Feel the navel, feel the stretch, feel the balance. Hand down, knee down, and then child's pose. Okay, so just take 5 breaths here. If you remember, we did in the beginning, you can bring that here. The 4 count is great. 4 counts in, 4 counts out. Melting to the ground, softening any tension in your face, your jaw, your eyes, your shoulders, belly softens. You're gonna go slowly, make your way onto your back. It doesn't matter how, go to your back, maybe have a blanket behind your head. And when you reach there, feel your feet on the floor, your knees kind of pointing up. You can bring your hands on your belly. And I have my feet wide and my knees resting against each other. It looks like this. And it's called constructive rest. It's a very restorative, kind of gentle way to feel your back, body resting. Now you're on your mat, you're horizontal. Find the breath here and notice how it feels. It's a little different when you're on the back. So we were on the knees, we did lunging, we did warrior, we went all over. So you feel probably really nice to be on your back. And you're going to try to bring the feet, separate them, bring them back to the center. So feet are going to be kind of at the center of your mat. And then just lift one foot just gently. So one foot is kind of up. It's not straight and it's not floppy, but it's really engaged. And your left foot is going to really push, and you're going to have your hands a little bit out flat. And just lift the hips up just 3 times. So up, okay, and up, and one more. Then you're just going to lower, and you're going to bring the foot to the figure 4. Flex the toes on the top. Maybe bring your feet floating away. Maybe bring your top leg to your chest. Maybe you stay with your foot grounded. Just take a moment here. And I'm just going really mindfully on your shoulders. Keep your shoulders relaxed, head relaxed. So if you sometimes lift your legs and everything is tight, you might want to change your mind and bring everything so you really feel that you're really using the thighs to open, the hips to open without straining the neck. Good. So if your legs were up, bring the foot on the floor. Now this leg that was crossed, lift it up and lengthen it forward, forward, forward until it touches the ground. And then keep the legs super long, super bright, toes up, knee up, the leg is straight, knee on the left is in, and you're just going to gently go and try to bring the left leg across towards the right, keeping the lower leg very straight. Left arm opens, right hand to the thigh. One-legged twist, keep the lower leg, like I said, very, very on the ground and very active. One more breath, and we're going to go back onto the floor, onto your back. Let's bring the knee in. Let's bring both knees in. Take a moment, relax. Massage, massage, massage. Relax your shoulders, the face, the head, and especially that lumbar low back. Take a moment, feet one or both carefully on the ground. Feet at the center. Okay, and then your think change the other leg, just kind of float it up. So it's not straight up, but it's really kind of not too close to the ground either. So all we want to really push on the foot that is going to be your anchor, hands out a little bit out, not out completely, but just close to the body. Push up 3 times, up and up. It's not high, okay? But you're really engaging the thigh. One foot is floating, and then lower down, figure 4. Or supine pigeon, reclined pigeon. Again, continue to whatever degree it feels like you're still stretching without straining. You can always remain in the first option. It's great. Flex your toes, relax any tightness, any gripping. Whether you're lifting, just feel that it's okay. It intensifies the stretch, but not tension. Lower down. If you were lifting, lower down. Okay, then uncross, lengthen the leg as much as you think is lengthened. Send it forward slowly. Keep it very active. Keep the toe pointing up. Keep the thigh lifted. Almost feel the knee also is pointing up. And then this right foot is going to go across. Okay, so keep the leg instead of like floppy, keep it tight. Press it down and then turn. Right arm opens, twist. So my knee is not even going all the way. Back to center, onto your back, knee in, both knees in, open the legs wide and straddle. Leg, hands on the inside, hands on the outside, straddle, flex, point, circle. So that your legs are nice and straight. Bend the legs and then knees together. One more time. Open up. Maybe some circles here. Eventually keep them bright and open and straight. Flex your toes. Toes point to your knees, to your face. Point. Circle. Loosen up the legs. Bend your knees and back together. All right. And then just circle. Knees together. Circle both ways. This is very simple, but so fun to do. There's no right and wrong. You can also do some opening and closing. Circle in and out. You can also try to do it with no hands. Let's go to one side. So I'm going to go towards my screen, towards you, towards the right. And I'm going to go all the way to the side. So I'm kind of really almost really going on my hip. My hips are stacked. And then I'm going to have my arm over and get into this double leg twist. Okay, the arm can be over the head or out or maybe on your hip. And breathe here. I'm going to return slowly. So the arm is behind wherever it is. If it's like on your shoulder, bring it up and over. Come back to this little, kind of like a little feet up position here and roll back onto your back. And then I'm going to the other side. So you're just going to go onto the left side of your hips, stacking hips and shoulders. Like that, right? The head is heavy here, and you're just going to bring the arm over, and open the shoulders. Maybe the left hand on the thigh. Maybe you keep the hand close to your body, like on the rib cage. If it's too much, the arm is kind of floating back. So from the back, if your arm is not reaching, you just bring it back on your hip, on your low back. If it hurts you, maybe you just put something. You can put something for your arm to be supported, like the block or something, a cushion, pillow. And then slowly bring it up. Come back to where you started, that little side. Stretch your fetal position and roll back. You're going to straighten your legs straight. And you're going to straighten your arms overhead. And you're going to stay here about 3 breaths, really lengthening, really pointing and trying to contain your rib cage. Trying to kind of hug the belly, the navel down as you stretch. Your arms are really stretching. Your toes are also stretching. And it doesn't feel easy. It should be really engaging to point the toes away breathing. Try to contain instead of ribcage, just hugging in the belly. And then relax your arms. Bring them back towards the side of your hips. You're going to come into your shavasana. I think so. I thought I saw the time. So your shavasana can also be supta parakonasana with the butterfly, with the support of the blanket. You can also do this kind of like, I know didn't prepare you for that, but if you have, you can kind of bring the feet and just have the blanket under your thighs, around your ankles, support your legs. You can bring your hands on the thighs, on the belly, on the heart. Your hands can be anywhere. Just take a kind of scan with your body. That is the head in the center, the lining of this energy of your whole spine, and the neck and the head. So you have the head at the center, or you think it's the center. The shoulders maybe tuck and tuck. The arms out. The face is relaxed. Skin relaxed, belly relaxed. Really setting up for the time to rest physically, mentally, emotionally. It's important to have the body physically resting and comfortable. If the body is not comfortable, your mind will not rest. So, in theory, the mind follows the body. If you find a breath that is simple, natural, and easy and restful, maybe your thoughts and your mind will sort of kind of match that rest in theory. So try that, breathing gently in and out. Maybe try those 4 counts in, 4 counts out, or maybe even 5 or 6 counts exhales. This is your time, your powerful time. The powerful in the sense of the health benefits of having the body and the mind rest. And learning to physically permit yourself to let go, to rest. And in that rest, in that letting go, your body will kind of reset itself and recharge itself with new energy, new breaths, new thoughts, hopefully. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of time, a little quiet. I'm going to be really quiet. If you have music, that would be great, or just listen to your sounds in the room or your breath. So I'm going to just keep quiet for about 3 minutes, 3 whole minutes. I'm going to have you come very slowly back to your day, to your life, to your things in line to do, or you choose to rest maybe a few moments. You do what feels better, slowly bringing breaths that are more energetic, more energizing, waking up the fingers and the toes, rolling the wrists and the ankles, stretching out in any way that feels good, very lazily and slowly. Maybe stretching your arms overhead, hug your knees in, another sweet embraced hug, roll to one side. Find your way to sit, easy pose, or any cross-legged shape. Feel your breath, feel your posture, feel your body. One last circle to end the practice. Very gently out, almost feeling the arms and the weight of the arms, the bones and the muscles as they come and meet each other. Resting at the center of your heart, of your body, bowing gently again, always with humbleness, humility, saying thank you. Thank you guys for being here today, for practicing with me. And have a wonderful weekend. Continue your day with a beautiful yoga sense of quiet. Thank you. Namaste. I'm going to just come up and pause.